What's up, peeps? I got my quintessence of elements, so I am going to try my hand at Plane of Time now on my Shadow Knight Ranger Rogue. This will be my first attempt, and I'm hoping I can get to Quorum. Um, I've gotten to Quorum on my my pet character, my Necro Mage Beast Lord, and oops, I forgot to leave my last expedition. There we go. All right, so I got to Quorum on my pet class. Ralos Zach is a brutal on that character. Like positioning my pet in such a way so that the ads don't completely wreck him is like critical. But hopefully it'll be a little bit different on this character. This character is very um, very tanky. He has a lot of self heal from the Shadow Knight procs, and yeah, so I'll probably chunk up this run into like 3 segments. Well, probably like 2 segments. I'll do this beginning part, um, and then I'll do the lesser gods, or the demigods, I guess you could call them. Is that what they are? Demigods? And then the actual gods. So like this first section is 5 areas. You can see on the map here, I'm in like the undead section, the undead trial, and you gotta clear the ads that spawn in each of these 5 areas, and then a bunch of mobs will spawn, and you gotta clear them out, kill the bosses, and then over here in this region, there's like a Gauntlet event where I think there's 8, like 8 mini boss. So there's like 2 mini bosses that spawn 8 times, and in between each, uh, there's like a swarm of trash mobs that you gotta kill. I don't think I'm gonna have too much of an issue with that. They don't have very much health, and this dude just like shreds. So I'm hoping that, yeah, I'm hoping that everything goes smooth. The gods, like the lesser gods, and then the actual gods, like the first tier, you have Valen and Talonzak. I'm trying to think, like the demigods never really gave my pet character an issue, so it really wasn't until Ralos, who's on the second tier down. So yeah, the first tier, the demigods are Valen, Talon, and then what is it? Terrace, Thule, and Saren, and then you go down a level after you clear them. It's Kazakh, Thule, Inaruk, Bertoxulus, and then Ralosek. Some of them have like ads. Some are just kind of like tank and spank. But yeah, so I'm hoping that everything goes well. If I can get to Quorum, I'll be happy. If I can get to Ralos, then I'll be happy. But ideally, to get to Quorum, I don't know if I can take Quorum on this character. Once again, I'm still Lukeland geared. So we'll just have to see. But this first section is kind of just mind numbing. You just sit here and like kill boss spawns. Ooh, pretty. I love playing XR. The server is awesome because every character that you can play can be an XR. Well, you have to roll a class that you can play, but I'm pretty sure everybody can be an XR. I think you can get race changes. Not sure. Either way, you can pick the race and then respec, but yeah, these things are getting melted. I think I got all my buffs up. Make sure I have my poison going, yeah, okay. I got all my procs on. So yeah, once again, this character kind of survives by life tapping. There's a AA life tap for the Shadow Knight that just on hit you can drain life. Then there's a buff, so I get 2 different life tap procs. I have 2 weapon procs here, so like Cry of Thunder and Pestilence Shock. Cry of Thunder is a ranger. Let's see what we got here. Oh, sells for like 200. I mean, it's not a ton, but I pick up anything if it's in the hundreds. It doesn't take too long to post, and you know, every little bit matters. Although I did just get off of Carafrim, the sleeper, I just got a legendary AUG of dodging. It's like 300,000 plat, so I was like, dude, but I actually needed it, so that was nice. But yeah, anyway, so I got two ranger procs. I got the rogue poison proc, and then the two SK procs, and then there's another AA for rangers. You can either do flame arrow or ice arrow. So yeah, just a lot of procs, and then backstabbing, of course, for all the damage. Yeah, another nice feature of the server, as you can see, and probably in the last video too, is that you can fire your bow up close. So sweet. And also, uh, you can level up items, which is really nice. So items can drop either normal, enchanted, or legendary, and they rank up, and then you can dedicate this slot here to leveling up. If you buy like a standard item, you can level it up to enchanted and legendary as you kill stuff. So very fun stuff. It takes a while to level items. I'll say that I leveled this so far, so from 60 to 65 I leveled this, and I'm working on these boots because my current boots are pathetic. I mean, look at those stats, dude. 70 HP, 70 mana. These ones 380, dude, and plus better stats. Once again, I wanted these because I kind of want to go a little bit more tanky. I'm not sure. This run will help me understand what I need, but I just don't know how squishy I am. If I'm super squishy, then I'll need to get some more tanky stuff. If I'm okay, then I can go more DPS. But a lot of the gear in Plane of Time and well, Planes of Power in general just have better stats all around. And yeah, once again, I'm still Lukeland geared, so yeah. And this character has no shielding too. Um, where's shielding? Yeah, he has no shielding, so shielding is kind of massive. I'm thinking. I mean, I have. Where is it? I have the prismatic scale of dodging here, so improved dodge, which I think I'm like I want it for my mage pet, but like the mage pet only gets 5 shielding. It doesn't get the dodge increase. So I kind of want it for this character since this character's like steamrolling. Once again, we'll see. We'll see how the bosses treat me. This stuff is just face roll, so hmm, smoothie. But yeah, like you can see, what is it? Look at that, 300,000 plat, dang. Versus this like see, this is legendary, so normal version of like some other AUG, 90. So I think that's I've gotten a few legendary AUGs, and I think I've gotten 2 sharpshooters. I think I've gotten like a torment. This is there's blocking and dodging. Those are where it's at, and it's because of the shielding on them. The other ones give like spell power and healing, but yeah, the shielding is like massive. My mage pet only has like I started gearing him out a little bit before I started playing this character, and my mage pet I think got to like 12 shielding, and it was already a noticeable difference as I was just farming and really just doing time runs. I mean, the mage or the my pet class character just rolls everything, um, aside from Suru, obviously, and he's like a super boss. But yeah, the 12 shielding, it was starting to become nice. So like I can only imagine how sick 35 shielding is. Damn. And if this character had 35 shield, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself, dude. See, the server is just so much fun to just like think about and like, oh, too good. Having a real good time. It's like I've been playing EverQuest, off and on for 25 years now, and I gotta say I'm pretty sure this might be like the best EQ experience I've ever had. So it's like there's just so many combinations, and you can gear characters differently, and like, am I gonna go spell power? Am I gonna go attack? Am I gonna like so I don't really interact a whole lot with like on the Discord or anything, but I definitely read a bunch, and like just some of the ideas that people are coming up with, I'm just like, dude, this is where it's at, man. I mean, I just read this guy's. I think he said he just did uh, Inquisitor Saru 4 of 4, and I mean, if you don't know what that means, basically, like you can leave mini bosses up, and uh, then when you engage Saru, he'll have like a buff per mini boss you left up in the zone, and then he'll summon those mini bosses during the fight, and but each one you leave up, you have a higher chance of getting a really sick augment, which also runs like, I think they run around 300,000 plat as well. But I mean, this dude, he's playing, what is it, warrior, monk, beast lord. Beast lords have an ability on like a 1 minute cooldown. I think it lasts like 20 seconds, 23 seconds or something like that, but it's called Bloodlust, and just every time you swing, your proc goes off, right? So um, you can burst out some like massive damage, and then the warrior part, I guess if you wear a shield, your main hand does double damage. So like one-handers kind of become two one-handers if you think about it, and then you have all the defense of a warrior, and so you have good survivability, you got good disciplines, you just feel like defensives and offensives, and just like, man, so cool, so cool. This character is literally just like auto attack, right? If things get dicey, um, yeah, I have disciplines and defensives and stuff, but for the most part, I mean, I don't really need to. Um, I'll probably pop my discs. Well, I'll probably pop my discs at the end of the gauntlet, because there's two big elementals that um, come together, and just I could use them now to make things go quicker, but I mean, things are dying so fast anyway. It's just like, whatever. Yeah, super cool game. Super cool game. God, and it's like I was playing my pet class, and I got a little bit bored of that, so I started playing this one, and I have two other 60s right now. I have my first character, um, Monk. Let's see, what was it? Monk, Bard, Shadow Knight. So the idea was just to have like Monk, Bard, so super fast attacking with the life tap procs for survivability, and I it was my first character, so I didn't quite I didn't quite understand like the dynamics of the server yet. So like my gear is not optimized whatsoever. I couldn't even beat the sleeper on him. Um, so to kind of like boost myself, like to expose myself to the game, I made a pet character, and they're kind of just like face roll easy. You just gear up your pets, and with like each pet can hold a certain amount of items, and your mage pet is just basically a tank, and then you have two DPS pets on your beast lord and your necro, and you just send them in, and like your necro just dots, and it it's super easy. Um, now that now that I kind of like understand how the dynamics of the server works, with like spell power and attack and healing and all that stuff, gear can have gear has spell power on it, and that increases the damage of each of your like spells or your weapon procs. So my monk didn't quite have enough spell power to make the life taps good, so he would die. It was like I mixed I mixed in like I did like attack um versus spell power, like not. I think it was a little bit lopsided. But also I was gearing as a monk, so I was wearing monk gear. Um, what I needed to do now that I'm looking back on it was I just needed to freaking get SK gear, super defensive, like tons of AC, and then use my monk to like do the damage, monk and bard to do the damage, and I'm sure the life taps would have been able to cover the damage that I was taking. It was just I think I was just getting hit way too hard, right? So, but yeah, maybe I'll go back to him at some point. It, I almost forgot what it's like to play him. I mean, like look at like this character is just too fun. I don't have to do anything. I mean, I'm just sitting here talking, gushing about how cool this server is, and then just like slaying a bunch of dudes, bowing them right in the face. Yeah, I guess this character is like sort of similar in the sense that like I just kind of get up there and auto attack and as my bard monk shadow knight, it's like the same idea. Like I use the life taps to stay alive, and then this character just does DPS as a ranger rogue with tons of procs, and then the monk and bard, on the other character it's the same idea, staying alive with SK procs and just dealing damage with monk. And monks get this really nice ability where whenever you flying kick or tiger strike, you have the ability to like shave your weapon cooldown in half. So you got 25% over haste with the bard, and then you shave um, your weapon delay in half, and you're just like, just like if you got a two-hander, you're just like procking a bunch and gaining life, and then like flying kicking and just like dealing a bunch of damage. I like this one. I like this character a lot more though. Like I like seeing the big backstabs, like 10k backstabs, or like I was getting like on the Wrath, I got like 26k backstab crit. It's like, dude, I like seeing those chunky numbers. Chunk the numbers. Chunk the numbers. Oh, you want some too? Okay. Get over here. This guy spawns ads every 25%, and I took him past 50 real quick. I probably got some nice crits in there. Turn auto attack on, Chris. Come on. Oh, you want some too? Oh, nice. Oh god. See, oh yeah, another nice quality of life is that you can see everything on the map. It's like MQ, but built in. And if you don't know what MQ is, don't ask. No, just kidding. I kind of, as far as like my UI goes, it feels a bit crowded for me. I need to invest in a little bit of time to like find like a nice UI that I can like zoom out, because these buttons are big, like just a tad bit too big for me. Um, or not the buttons, but like the just like if I could zoom out just like a little bit. maybe like 20% or something. I think it would be a lot nicer. Pff, look at that guy, just got like squeezed. Yawn. All right, what do we got? What do we got past the door? Oh yeah. Let's see how fast these guys get wrecked. Getting a lot of AAs. Don't even really know what to spend them on. Yeah, when uh, I just started playing this character again yesterday, so he was 60, and I, put everything back into leveling so I could hit 65, and then I realized I was like, oh, I got like 30 AAs left, and noticed that I didn't have any points in trick shot. I like read it, and I was like, why do I not have that? I thought I remember not wanting to pick it because I thought it would use up the arrow in my quiver. So you get endless quiver, but then I got my fleeting quiver here. So you got, one equipped and then one in the fleeting quiver for the haste bonus. And for some reason, I thought if I got trick shot, it would, use up my endless quiver or like my fleeting quiver arrow. Quick Discord search revealed that is not the case. So dump my points into that real quick. Trick shot's what is it? 14% chance to fire another arrow. Trick. Pew! But it was this little clause at the end. This extra attack will consume an additional arrow or fail. I'm like, oh well, I don't want that. But it was kind of stupid logic because I think you automatically get a point, or I had 1 point in it, so and it hadn't consumed an arrow. Uh, it hadn't consumed the arrow out of my fleeting quiver, so clearly that's how it works. But in my mind, I don't know, it just didn't compute. So I don't really have any DPS AAs left. Oh yeah, I guess I just let's see, auto skill bash enable. I I have a shield on, so I can bash. Um, and I guess I can. I mean, if I bash, it's gonna be like 50 or something. When I'm critting backstabs for 26,000, like, but it's an auto skill will automatically use it forever, so I don't need a button or nothing. Like, look at that backstab for 10k. I mean, my bow shots are hitting for 6k, so this dude he's chunk. He chunks the deeps. Mm, yummy smoothie. What do I got? Got a banana in there. Banana, hulled hemp seeds for a little bit of protein. Um, fat-free Greek yogurt, and then frozen berries. Pretty simple, but whatever. If I don't have these smoothies once a day, then I'm never gonna eat vegetables ever or fruits ever. So I gotta get at least one a day. Get over here, skeleton guy. Whoa, dude. Oh, you want to get dispelled? Nah, it doesn't matter. Please, this guy's gonna die way quick. these summon skeletons have like 2 health. Oh my, those, like that thing just got chunked. It's like that's what I like to see. All right, this guy's too big. Get out of here. Finishing you off. How is that horse making that horse sound? It's a skeleton horse. Dang. Almost 26 minutes in. Man, I actually haven't timed this before, so I've done playing a time to Quorum like a couple times, maybe like 4 or 5 times, and not even to Quorum. Like 3 of the 5 times I wasn't able to kill Rallos, so he just steamrolled me. Um, but man, time is a little bit of takes a little bit of time. This beginning section, I don't think you can advance. I don't think there's a way to like get around it. Oh, this is what I'm using to dispel. How much are you? 40? Nah. But yeah, I don't think there's a way around doing this first part because uh, like the demigods don't spawn until you kill the avatar of elements or whatever, which doesn't spawn until you do the gauntlet, which doesn't spawn until you do this. And so yeah, but man, I would say the next gauntlet probably, man. So the first section is probably going to be like up to the demigods is probably like an hour, and then the demigods probably like 30 minutes, and then the actual gods probably like 30 minutes as well. So it's like a 2 hour run. Quorum, dude, I engaged Quorum on my pet class, and I think I died in like 10 seconds or something like that. I didn't know what to expect either. I was kind of going in blind, but he just spawned a couple of VADs, and I was like, oh shit, what do I do? Well, I die. That's what I do. There we go. So you can see on the map the gauntlet spawned after I killed. Ooh, Shield of the Vortex. Actually, on my pet dude, I have Shield of the Vortex. There we go. There's something nice. Little change. Little 3,000. I'll take that. Shield of the Vortex at Legendary is a um, sympathetic healing item, and there's sympathetic healing and sympathetic strike. Basically, there's like five items per tier. This tier is I think 8, so sympathetic healing 8 and sympathetic strike 8. Anyway, it's like a 5 hour long buff, and every time you cast a heal or anytime you cast a spell, you throw out an extra heal or you throw out an extra nuke. So most classes want it. All right, here we go with the gauntlet. Bring it on, a pig of war. Bring it on. Oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. I think. I hope. I mean, look at how fast that thing's dying. A good night. Now, it's can I stay alive? I think so. I don't think I'm gonna have any issues. My it gets a little bit tricky with my pet character because I'm a bit squishy as the caster. Like I'm basically the healer of the group, and I'll need to throw out a heal, and then these things will add like aggro me, and then my pet will like turn to aggro the thing that's on me, and then his back will be to the whole group, and he'll be getting like smashed, like not blocking or dodging or anything like that, and just taking a ton of damage, and then I won't be able to fire off a heal in time, and it becomes a whole thing. But this is super nice. You first. Ouchies. Whew, that was a chunk. I should probably pull him back a little bit. I don't want to spawn. I don't want. There's yeah, it's a gauntlet, so there's another round of mobs after this. I don't want to be right in the middle of them. Dang, yeah, this is going well so far. This being like the whole run. I mean, my life taps just there's like nothing to worry about. The only thing that I have to worry about, I'd say, is slows. So if I get slowed, I better have a way to not to unslow myself. That's all I gotta say, because I need those auto attacks. You first. Chunked. Oh. All right, let's tab target this time. Not get summoned behind everything. Oh, my boots are almost gonna hit legendary. Yeah, that's gonna be good. 50 attack. That's an extra 30 attack, dude. Plus all the other goodies. I need something else. Like, once that thing's leveled up, what do I put in there? Hmm. I'll have to figure out what to upgrade next. I'm thinking there's these. I think they're shoulders, and they give combat effect. More proc chance would be savage. You. Ouchies. Come on now. Boom. These guys have a chance to drop elemental leg plans or blueprints or whatever. Unfortunately, those things sell for like 1 copper on the bazaar. So I don't know if these guys have anything worthwhile. I mean, I did a whole gauntlet. I think I got like 1 drop from all the bosses. Some I've gotten like 6, but we'll see. Whoa, hey, easy. What is this? 2 hours? Decrease hit points. Do I have a way to remove that? I just have to wait out of combat for 15 seconds, and it'll go away. I wish I had some form of AoE. That would be nice. It's a little bit deceiving. One of the item databases or server databases has spells that I think are like out of era, and one of them was Hail of Arrows, which is like an AoE. I don't know if it's well, God, I hope it's not like a discipline or something, and I just never picked it up. Is that? Wow, we'll figure that out later. Got things to do. Alright, I'm gonna let this disease drop. Not that it matters, but might as well. Boom. While I'm at it, I'll refresh my pestilence shock. Like a classy sir. Deathbringer Skull Smash. Bring it on. Oh! Whoa! Relax. Relax. Summoning me like... He gonna get spanked for that summon. Oh man, those were nice backstabs. 10k, 10k, 8k, like, nice. There's another dubs 10. It's so funny, I'm like playing a ranger rogue and my offhand is a shield. Look at that, I'm shielded up, but I got a, I think it's an archetype shield block, yeah. So 5% chance to like block with the shield, pretty good. Oh, look, I'm bashing. Hi. What's up, guy? Oh. God, their health just gets chunked. Ah, I can't see anything. God, look at how massive these things are. I don't care how big you are. You're gonna get... Oh! I've been stabbed. What is this? Oh, Ignite Blood. Oh my, that thing got ended. Ugh. I think bonus experience ends tonight, so maybe should have taken this opportunity to like level up a new character, but I don't know what to play. I kind of wanted to try like like I hear I think my friend he had like I think it was an SK monk berserker and it just did like insane white damage and just like firing off frenzies and flying kicks and just fast and life tapping and stuff. And I think he said it was like his fastest bosser. That sounds fun, but I mean, I'm not too worried. I got two characters right now farming Carafim, so I'm having like a little bit of bankroll going plus time. I mean, after this, I probably won't. Well, I don't know. I might play my pet character again, but I'm just enjoying these massive numbers, right? Like, look at that. That was like a 25k round of backstabs. Disgusting. Whoa. Get out of here. Oh! That thing almost got one rounded. Ooh, these things are starting to chunk me down a bit, but it's okay. Just thin the numbers a little bit and it won't be an issue. Oh my, look at all this freaking experience. So good. I mean, I'm gonna have to just start buying buff slots soon. I got, where is it? Yeah, mystical attuning 100, and you cap at 100 too. So it's like, I think my mage has bought like 6 of those now. I keep saying mage, but I mean my pet dude. the pet dude's really cool too because with Planes of Power, the gear has gotten to the point where you have enough spell damage and healing to be able to just wield two really good proc weapons, and then you use the AA that I mentioned earlier, Bloodlust, for DPS. So you get like Ethereal Destroyer, and I think there's like a wand that does like an 800 point nuke, and you just Bloodlust. So like for 20 seconds out of every minute, you run in there and you're just like, and you're just procking off all these massive nukes and stuff, and it's just, and then your pets are doing their thing. Uh, I I'm playing mine just like a caster right now, but I do have two life tap fist weapons, Garn's Rock of Smashing or whatever. So if I need the extra like heals, or if there's ads or whatever on me, I can just slap those on and start. Pretty cool. God, does this get hard ever? Like, I'm gonna I'm gonna get cocky and then just get smashed. God, I had the I had the spell effects opacity on like max, and with max you can't even see anything. There's just too many procs going off. Same thing with my mage too. It's like, see, we got 3 more bosses after this, so three boss packs and 2 like spawns. All right. Any loot in here? Oh, pant pattern. Probably worthless. Actually, guaranteed worthless. There's like a billion of them on the auction house, and they're like a plat. Not even worth the time to post it. And I don't even know if I'd be doing like somebody a service for posting it for a plat. I mean, I don't think anybody wants them. I think the money's all in plate gear. Just because mage pets need the plate gear, and I don't know. And I'm not quote unquote good by any means. Like, I'm still fairly new to the server. I mean, I don't know. I still don't understand like pushing the super limits. Like, I haven't been able to kill Saru, and uh, I'm just enjoying my time. But it seems like for me that all of like the super expensive gear and the super good stuff is all defensive and uh, plate basically. So which also means that I'm leaning towards getting the plate gear for this character too, which is why I started with these boots. These boots are part of the pretty expensive plate gear crowd. Legendary, I think they're like 40k or something like that. But that's why I'm leveling it, because it was only like 5k. Like the base item was 5k, so. What else do I need to upgrade? Some of these are, it's kind of poo-poo, but yeah, I want to figure out what those um, combat effect shoulders are. I can't remember what they're called. It's like Shawl of Eternities, or no, that's, I don't know. Ah, once again, just no respect, just summoning me whenever they want. I guess they're pissed I shot him in the face with an arrow, but hey, I don't make the rules. I just pierce things, either with a or with a. Have I dropped below 100% yet? I'm not even sure. Oh, I went through the exact same thing in Luklin. I got my pet class to Vexthal. I cleared Vexthal on my pet like twice, I think. But the annoying thing with the pet class is that I don't have Shroud of Stealth, so I had to clear all of the trash mobs in Vexthal. So I mean, it was safe. Like I don't think there was a chance of me dying ever. But then I made this character, and like you can. Well, my friend made this, and then I was like, dude, I want some of that. I want to see what it's like to just stealth through Vexthal, go from boss to boss, and just kill him, not needing to do any trash. I think I got my Vexthal run down to like an hour and like 20 minutes, or an hour and 15 minutes, or something like that. I'm sure some like super high end, like awesome characters are able to do that, including trash. But I ain't got those skills. I just got auto attack and backstab on my team. Oh, another cool thing about this server, which I appreciate, is if you have the spell in your spell book, you never have to recast it as far as like buffs go. So the only things that I really have to rebuff on me are my 45-minute long weapon proc, levitate. I got this extra little health buff here. But like all of the rest of this stuff, I guess not virtue, but all of the rest of this stuff is permanent, and it even persists through death. So it's like super nice. I have all this stuff on my spell bar over here, but like I never cast it. Like once again, I just auto attack and backstab. So I'm the laziest, the laziest. Look at that, it knocks me back and then summons me. Hey man, make up your mind. Dang. Are you a woman? Cause you're pushing me away and then pulling me back in. What the heck? All right. Where's my plate? I don't even think plate legs are worth anything. No. Hey, oh, what have we got here? Time Traveler's Abandoned Notebook? And you're worth 10 plat, okay. Look at that, I mean, that's like, if you're new, just get someone to give you like 1,000 plat, and then you can just buy a bunch of 10 plat gear. Be totally geared out right at the beginning. Yeah, that's a good thing. Good thing to note too is there's like no drop items, and everything's equipable at level 1, so pretty busted. All right, let's just have a go. See how much deeps I can do. We'll end this part 1 of, I would imagine, part 1 of 2 videos. These guys can drop some juicies. So let's see some juice. Oh, that was a chunky. Like watching my health to see like if these guys are threatening or where do we stand? Oh, I mean it's clear here. If I get one down, the other one's gonna be like AFKable. Like most things. That was that was the best thing about Vexthal is it was like I would run to a boss, hit auto attack, and then I would like lay down and watch like a YouTube video or something. And then, and then oh he's dead, okay, and then I would like stealth up, run to the next boss, auto attack, like get back on my bed, watch something. It's like lazy. Oh, what do we got up here? What is this? Crumbling Earth Breath. Okay, movement speed. Don't care. Just not. Don't slow me. Don't slow me, bro. Yeah. You like looking at that giant boulder right there? Whoa. I don't use an SK pet, and I was thinking about. I'm not even. I'm not even sure because I imagine it would just die over and over. But like gearing them up with and pets, they have a container. In case you don't know, they have a container that you put items in, so you don't lose them if you lose your pet. Um, but I was thinking maybe it would be a good idea for my SK pet to wield, I don't know, like a slow item or just like some debuff items or something like that, because I got like nothing. I mean, I could wear, well, no, because I don't auto attack. I fire my bow, but things to think about when I need to. All right, let's see what we got. Face Guard of Frenzy. Okay, that is tanked in price, but all right, 400. Pauldrons of Purity. Oh, okay, like 4K. Time Burn. Increases the duration of detrimental. Oh, so it makes your dots longer. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Port down. All right. So yeah, Terrathul, Saren, Valenzac, Talonzac. All right. I'm going to stop the recording here, and we'll pick up in the next one. But thanks for watching. Peace.